Okay, just trying to get comfortable here. Hey everyone, what's up? So today I felt like doing a prom makeup tutorial. As I was doing this makeup look, I wanted it to be kind of... These cards are gonna be the death of me. This is definitely something very glamorous, but then again, it's not so heavy on the eyes, and I really like this makeup look. I kept the lower lash line bare because I still wanted this makeup look to look a little bit light and fresh, just because it is for prom and you don't really want smudging on the lower lashes, so I just kind of kept it nude. I just quickly want to mention, please be safe at prom. Make sure you guys' phone is charged always. Don't do anything sketchy. Take a lot of photos for memories. And yeah, just have fun, dance, and just make awesome memories. Please like this video if you guys found it helpful or if you guys just enjoyed it. And subscribe if you guys want to see more videos from me. I try to upload every week. Hopefully that stays. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! So let's just get started with the eyes first. I'm going to be taking MAC Soft Ochre Paintpot, and this just really conceals and really primes my eyes for eyeshadow. And then the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette, and I'm taking this shadow called Buttery, which is a very yellow neutral shadow, which is perfect for setting that base that we just applied. Now taking Sherbet, which is a neutral peachy shade, and I'm going to be placing it in the outer crease area using swiping motions and buffing it out really well. You want to make sure that this color isn't as pigmented because this is going to be our transition shade. Grabbing Blossom, which is a beautiful iridescent lilac eyeshadow, and I'm going to be packing this on a small flat shader brush and spritzing some Badescu setting spray on it because I want this color to be very vibrant and pigmented. I will not be taking this past my crease. I'm just keeping it on the DL and placing it all over the lid. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite eyeshadow of life. I'm so serious. This color is Colourpop's eyeshadow in Amaze, and it's just a gorgeous shimmery bronze. Like, it's so beautiful. And I will be packing that right on top of Blossom because these two color combinations are just so amazing. It creates a very unique eyeshadow. You get a little bit of shimmer, lilac, and bronze all in one. I like to use my finger for cream eyeshadows just because I find that you get the most pigmentation out of them. Going back in with Blossom, I'm repeating the process once more because I want it to be more of a shimmery lilac instead of a gold, but placing Amaze right underneath is great if you want a lot of dimension to your eye makeup. Be sure to blend each step you take, and then we're just going to be going in with Pink Champagne, super shimmery eyeshadow with pink reflex in it. So gorgeous. And you can also spray the brush and apply it as well. That's what I did. That's why it's very like metallic looking. And I'm just going to be placing that right on top of Blossom for that extra shimmer. And look how gorgeous it is. I love this eyeshadow so much. And then you just want to grab any gel liner of your choice and just start swinging that baby out. I'm going for a super thin long wing. I find it more flattering on my eye shape, but do your eyeliner however you prefer. I always line my upper lash line first and then do my wing next because it helps to remove most of the product off the brush, so when I go in with doing my actual wing, I won't have a lot of product. If you guys want to see an eyeliner tutorial, definitely comment down below. Fun fact, that was actually my very first video, and if you guys go back, I was so embarrassing. Like, oh my gosh, it was so bad. But yeah, that was my very first video, but if you guys want to see an updated one, I will definitely do that for you guys. And you guys, don't tell me this never happened to you. If that's the case, you grab some concealer and just sharpen it out, and it will be good as new. If I have a little bit too much concealer on the brush, I just apply it right underneath the eyeliner and then just blend everything in, and my eyeliner looks perfect again. You can try and even them out as much as you can, but if they're not even, then don't worry about it. Now let's cut the crease. For this step, you need a small blending brush. This one is from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics, and I took a little bit of hot chocolate and started to define my crease. I'm going in little by little with the eyeshadow, and I'm making sure I blend it out very well. Make sure you always blend out in between because we are going to go in with a black. This is Spirit Rock, and I'm taking a much more smaller defined blending brush. This one is by Morphe, and I'm just outlining where I want that cut crease to be. I'm going to be going back with that small blending brush and blending out that black eyeshadow. I always start out with a dark brown first before going in with a black because I feel like it makes the blending a lot easier. And then mixing Treasure and Buttery. I don't want the brow bone highlight to be too intense. And I'm just going to place that underneath my brow just for a little bit something. Then to fill my eyebrows, I've actually really liked this dark brown shade. I've been really digging darker brows lately. This is the e.l.f. Brow Kit in medium, and I'm only using the darker shade because I feel like the lighter brown is a little bit too warm for my liking. And I'm just going to be filling in my eyebrows. I don't know what's going on with my eyebrows right now. I need to go get them like waxed or something because they're going out of control. Go in with your mascara, any kind you want, because we're going to be putting fakies on anyways. The lashes I am using are Empress by Iris Beauty. I like them because they have some gaps in between the lashes so you can really see the eyeshadow even when your eyes are open. Moving on to the skin, today I'm going to be using the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer. It's great if you want to smooth out the texture of your skin. This fills in any pores or fine lines. And I like to apply this primer and blend it into my skin using my fingers because I really feel like it melts the product into my skin. Going in with my current favorite drugstore foundation, this is the Revlon Colorstay Whipped Foundation. I talked about it in my drugstore favorites, my previous video. But I just take a little bit on my foundation brush and stipple it all over the face where I want most coverage. As you guys can see, a little bit of product goes a very long way. I didn't even go back in with more foundation. This foundation is like a medium to full coverage and looks very natural on the skin. That's why I really love it. And then to blend it out, I just switch out my brush to a beauty blender and I press the foundation into my skin, and just look how flawless and just look how it blends out so easy. It just looks so flawless. You can still see a little bit of skin peeking underneath, and I just love this product so much. You guys definitely need to try it out. Revlon has some of the best drugstore foundations. This step is optional, but I just wanted to try out this product. This is the Benefit Dew The Hoola. It's a cream version of the original Hoola bronzer, which you guys know I really love. And I'm just placing it on the areas that I want to bronze and add life back into my face. And then after I'm done with doing that, this is like a base for the actual bronzer that we're going to put on top of it, just so our bronzer lasts all day long or all night long if you guys are going to wear this to prom. And then for the concealer, I'm going to be trying out the Amazing Cosmetics Concealer Illuminate, and this is in the shade Light. And then I'm also going to be taking the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer, which is in Fair, to highlight and blend that in to cover up my dark circles and highlight. And then all the product that I have left on my beauty blender, I just take down to my chin and the center of my face. To set the concealer, I'm taking the Almay Smart Shade Finishing Powder. I also talked about this in my drugstore favorites, and it's one of my favorite powders right now. And I'm going to be using that to set my concealer, and then I'm just going to brush it off like 10 seconds later. Then I'm taking a little bit more of that Almay powder and really setting the perimeter of the face. We want to make sure we set our temple area and the jawline, just because foundation does tend to rub off there first, especially if you're going to be wearing this to prom. You really want to make sure that your makeup lasts all day long and that your bronzer doesn't get all patchy just because foundation gets rubbed off. So I'm just taking that powder and just really dusting it lightly the perimeter of the face to make sure that everything is nice and set and you're good to go. Taking my go-to bronzer, this is the Benefit Hoola. It never fails me. I will be warming up the perimeter of my face and slightly defining my cheekbones. To clean up underneath the contour, I'm taking more of the loose powder and sculpting it out just a little bit. Let the powder sit on your skin for a good minute and then brush it off with a big fluffy brush. I'll be using MAC Warm Soul Blush. This is my favorite blush for taking photos. I loved using this on my brides. I just find that it warms up the cheeks so nicely and it looks really flattering. And we're just applying a mascara to the lower lashes, keeping it very simple. You guys already know Becca Moonstone highlighter is the shiz. So I'm just applying a whole bunch of that on my cheekbones and just blending it out with a big fluffy brush just to make sure there aren't any harsh lines, you know what I mean? Then for the lip liner, I'm going to be using the NYX lip liner in Rose, and I'm going to be filling it in just so my lip color lasts all night long. You can also go in with a liquid lipstick, but I didn't want to have like matte lips, you know what I mean? I want it to be kind of glossy. And then the lip color I'm putting on top of it, I do not know the name because I had this for the longest time, but I'll have it linked down below. And it's just a nude shade. I want like a nude pinky lip, and I just find that it's really flattering with the eyes. And that is it for the prom look, or whatever look you guys want to wear this to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys in my next one.